Hi, folks. It's good to be back, and as you can see, I got a Christmas present of a headphones with a microphone thingy. We're back for the big cup game. Hegelmann against Žalgiris, or Žalgiris. I'm not too sure. I think it's Žalgiris. Anyway, welcome in. Today, rather than talk about Vilnius or Kaunas or Lithuania, geographically speaking, let's have a look a bit at the football, because we are here playing against one of these storied names. This is Žalgiris of Vilnius, as opposed to the one from Kaunas, which I keep on mixing up the two because I'm very pretty. We'll accept that. But they're basically the big team of the modern Lithuania. They were third in the very first season of the new world of Lithuanian football, and then they went on to win it the following season. I think they've won it 8 times in total. Runners up twice and thirds twice as well. So that's 12 times in just under 20 years. I get this wrong. 7 times they've won it, 11 times they've been runner-up, and 4 times they've been third. So that's basically, 15 plus 7 is 21 times in pretty much all that time. Let me have a squint at the thing on the Wikipedia. They won it 4 times in a row between 2013 and 2016, and been runner-up the whole time since the Suduva. Twice there, third. 2009, they were not in the top 3. 2008, they were not in the top 3. 2007 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3. Yeah, from 2001 to 2009, they were not in the top 3. But I think literally every year apart from those 9 years, they were always in the top 3. So this is a monster team, really, when you think about Žalgiris. There's a cup tie. How have they done in the cup? Let me check to see how they've done in the cup. It's remarkable that one club should take off so well, but this seems to have been typical of a lot of the former Soviet bloc nations, like Ukraine, with who is it in Ukraine? It's Shakhtar. Even though Dynamo Kiev was the, let's say, extant team. Same with Belarus, even though the extant team there was probably Dynamo Brest, or Dynamo Minsk. Bate Borisov really came to power. A lot of this is the redistribution of wealth, if you like. They've won the Cup 12 times and they've won the Super Cup 6 times. So while bizarrely they aren't the most successful team of all time in terms of winning the league, that'd be FBK Kaunas, which I think might be Banga Kaunas. I'm not too sure. Oh no, they're gone out of FBK are gone. I got them mixed up with Banga Kaunas. FBK are gone. When did they go out of existence? 2012. Man, they'd won 8 titles in the I suppose 20. It's nearly 30 years Lithuania is independent now. Can you believe it? But in the few times that they were players, as Banga up until 93, and then FBK from 93 to 2012, they won it 8 times. And Žalgiris already had been a big team, but they really stepped up when they had to. It's an odd thing that of the top 5 clubs in terms of winning the league title, 3 of them no longer exist. Craic, Iranius Panevėžys, and FBK. And Suduva, who are now the 4th on the list with 3 titles, won all those titles in the last 3 years, which leads one to wonder, will they be winning many more after they stop this stint? A lot of clubs come and go in these nations. And this is a particularly odd nation because football is not the main sport. It is basketball. Basketball is the big sport in Lithuania by a long way. You compare, say, the big stadiums in Lithuania for football compared to basketball. There's no contest. And successfully, in terms of success, Lithuania has been much more successful at the Eurobaskets and what have you. To date, the best run in any World Cup or Europeans that Lithuania had was they won 4 games once in the qualifiers. They've managed to get to 12 points, and there was another year they got, I think, was it 3 wins and a draw, or 3 wins and 2 draws, or something like that. 12 points is the most they've registered since coming back from the doldrums of Soviet occupation. So I look at here and I see there have been, in the nearly 30 titles, there's been FBK won 8, Žalgiris won 7, Ekranas won 7 titles, Suduva won 3 in the last 3 really. Craic Šiauliai won twice, Kaunas team Inkaras won twice, Klaipėda team Sirius won the very first one, and that's been it for them. The only time it went to Mažeikiai was when Romar won it in 93-94. They had a few seasons where they, quite a few seasons where they did it sort of like an over the winter season, but they're now doing a summer season, and it makes much more sense, especially as it's not the most popular sport. Vilnius would get pretty cold in the winter. I'm guessing it's not much warmer than the likes of Finland was. So, yeah, it wouldn't help anybody to be playing through the weather. Or there'd be no attendance. Anyway, there had been a Lithuanian championship before Soviet occupation in that brief spell between 22 and 39 when everything went to the dogs. There were theoretically 2 competitions run during the war, both won by Kaunas teams. Different Kaunas teams, oddly enough. For obvious reasons, in the period of the first independent Lithuania, there wasn't any wins for any teams from Vilnius, largely because there was no teams from Vilnius, because Vilnius was basically owned by Poland at that time. It was dominated by teams from Klaipėda and from Kaunas. Actually, just one team from Klaipėda, which is KSS, whereas from Kaunas it was Kovas, LFLS, LGSF, MSK, and Tauras Kaunas were the teams that won. There was a Lithuanian championship throughout the period of the occupation by the Soviet Union. And again, you don't see Vilnius teams in the winning it for quite a while. I think it was almost the 1960s before any Vilnius team managed to win it. Atmosfera showed up. You remember Atmosfera, who we managed to draw with earlier in the season? They showed up. Atlantis does show up, and that Klaipėda team is still existing, and it is probably the best team these days in Klaipėda. They were fairly successful, as was Banga, but it really wasn't a Vilnius team leading in any sense up until the 50s. Actually, there we go. A Vilnius team won it 3 times under 3 completely different names in the 1950s and in 1967. 1952 was the first time a Vilnius team won. So that's pretty early. But anyway. But it's been very much a Kaunas sport or a Klaipėda sport until recently. Money changes things. Always been the case. Looking at the current day, looking at the I Lyga today. Let me scroll up the thing I'm looking at so I can actually see. So currently there are 8 teams, but it's interesting because Stumbras, who have never been relegated from the I Lyga, went bust during the 2019 season. So I don't know what's the score now for next year. Stumbras are a Kaunas team, as are Kauno Žalgiris even. This is in the I Lyga. You've got Atlantis from Klaipėda, Palanga in the next county over, Panevėžys, I'm terrible at names, are in their own province, and Rytary and Žalgiris are in Vilnius. But you have 8 teams, one less. I don't know what it's going to be next year. I hope they pop a team up, but who's to say? Traditionally, it's a very one-sided league generally, and it seems that Sudava have just got complete control on it. They're from Mariampole, again pronunciation, but they've been the big team for the last 3-4 years. It's a sort of southwest, close to the border of both Kaliningrad and Poland. So, it's what would have been considered, I suppose, a regional city. If the main cities are kind of Klaipėda, Kaunas, and Vilnius for various reasons. Suduva come from sort of nowhere. They've been runners-up twice. Once in 2010. They're third in 2012, third in 2011. So I suppose they were knocking about third in 2016, and they've just dominated since. Second for the first time in 2007. I mean, most of these teams are newish teams. Žalgiris are sort of the odd one out in that they're a pretty long-lived team. So they've been kind of the mainstay of what it is to be football in Lithuania since independence. Football, according to some reports on Wikipedia, 1892 is the first time football was played there. The first time that the league was set up was 1922, same as Ireland, funnily enough. But in the seasons of the I Lyga, going since, 1990, it has been very much Vilnius, Kaunas dominating. I suppose there's been a share around. 2 titles going to Šiauliai, 1 to Mažeikiai, 1 to Klaipėda, 3 to Mariampole, and 7 to Panevėžys. Anyway, enough chat. Let's have a look at a bit of football. Since last we were here, I know I'm trying to keep it really short this time as opposed to my usual 30-minute ramble about bits and pieces. It's only 10 or 12. Where are we on this schedule? I've been doing well since you saw me last. I think Šiauliai was the last game. 2 wins since, 3-2, and our first ever clean sheet. Woo! You can see Samsonic got injured, so that was a worry, as you can imagine. But he's back for the next game, not playing particularly well. But we didn't play particularly well, and we still got the win. So now we're into the second round of the Cup. The expectation was on us to get to the second round of the Cup, so I'm optimistic that we will not be humiliated. We're at home. I'd hope that we can, put on a decent show. You can see there's quite a few Cup games going on. Quick squint at the squad. Let me move this face of mine over. Just take me out of the picture entirely for a moment. Ooh, I'm not entirely sure how I get back. Let's see if I can do that. No, I can't. I've lost my face. You're probably not losing out much by not having me in it. But yeah, you can see right now we've got quite a few players hitting 7 and 8 games. Again, it's been very unsettled. Very unsettled. I've been trying to keep to roughly the same team. Look at that. For central defenders, it just gets so chopped and so changed all the time. I don't like that. But, as they say, it is what it is. You can see down the very bottom, these guys I kind of want out on loan. He's had one really good game for us, but, I think that was a friendly, was it? No, doesn't say. I could look it up, but I'm not going to. I was tempted to swap out goalkeepers. Yeah, I'm going to, just for the crack. Because I do want to give him some opportunity, Grizas, some opportunity to develop as a player. Baraikas has not liked the fact that I've said he's doing well in training when he's doing well in training. So I'm going to be very quiet and not say anything to him. Otherwise, they're doing okay training-wise. Reasonably happy with how we're going. So let's kick in match preview. We somehow are not the favourites, even though we're at home, because the biggest team in Lithuania is playing us. Who would have thought? We're playing with house money. We've achieved our our needs for the league at the moment. You can see we have a little bit of a relationship between Samsonic and Baraikis, and we've got a little bit of a relationship between Baranauskas and Chesnavicius, but nowhere else. And again, I worry that Zagurskas, he's on a square and it's considered a square with major issues. Just interested to see, would it change if I put him on to defend, because I probably should. Okay. Now we've got a problem up there, but I can live with that. What happened if I put him on attack? Yeah, no, let's just put him there, and we'll worry about that at a later point. I can always throw Stradlovas over there if I need to. Right, well, I'm going to see you when it comes to game time. Be good. I'll see if I can get my face back by then, because I'm sure you're missing it. And I'll see you in a couple of moments. Okay, here we are. You've got my head and you've got the game. So, fingers crossed, we will not embarrass ourselves too much during this. They should be so much better than us. Let's just be fair. They should be so much better. So I told them, we've got nothing to lose. Go out and let's show everybody how amazing we are. And we do that by giving the ball away when we didn't need to. To be fair, I mean, they're so much better than us. Oh, that was a good effort. This is going to be a humiliation, I suspect. I sense it that we are not long for this score line. And I do not expect it to be going in our favour. But hey, we're at the cup. Oh, huh. Yep, straight at the goalkeeper. You had an acre of space. You're in the 6-yard box, for God's sake. I can't stay mad at you, Maciesinskas. You've actually been good for us repeatedly. Scored a few goals. I think he's got 3 at this stage. They've got 3 or 4 players who've a few goals with them. They're a good, strong side. They're presumably playing in Europe. They're presumably, one of the 2 or 3 teams who are favoured to win the league. I'd expect they're going to want to win the cup. They're certainly cup holders. They should beat us easily, as the new boys into the second tier. It should be a straightforward win for them. I just wouldn't like it to be. I would like it to be harder. How does he get that power on a header from there? That, throws our goalkeeper across the goal. Oh God, it's only 6 minutes in. I had thought we must be like 20 minutes in. Nope. No, this is going to be a long battle. Do I change it? Let's put it on balanced. Oh, they've got an injury. Slingyard. They've got complacency. Well, I shout to them. I'll praise them for doing so well so far. And now they'll all hate me for it. The thing is, I don't have reputation nearly enough to it's a penalty! Dear God, how's he going to miss this? Stradlovas. Oh, he scores it! That is mental. That is not what you would call expected. Yeah, that jump up and down. Good man, Delvidus Stradlovas. So, hopefully that prevents us going behind for at least 3 minutes. Oh, good save. Let's go concentrate. Oh, God, yeah, overwhelmed by me saying concentrate. And we've had a booking. They've had 2. They've had a man injured. The left wing. And that's the right side for us. Cautiously positive. Good. The effect of my my advice has worn off, and they're now able to play football again. God, if we could get a draw on this, I'd be very impressed. I'm just honestly hoping to keep them to 3 at this point. As in winning by 3. This is getting exciting. Okay, what can we do with this? Are we taking players? Oh, okay, we're taking on the injured player. Wait, any one of these is going to be it. Yep, that's it. Tomislav Kiss. Never liked you. Oh, well. Hopefully the floodgates don't quite open yet. Tempted, I have to say, to go back and to change it from positive to balanced again. That happened within 3 minutes. So let's put it back on balanced. So all of these free kicks obviously come after somebody's taken a shot. Good man, and a pass again. Can't risk any long passes really in this. They're just, oh, I didn't even see him there. Looks like a linesman hanging out in that corner. Ah, now you ran onto that. I mean, so it looks, but oh God, not number 2 so soon. There's number, oh, astounded that wasn't number 2, to be honest with you. Hey, we were leading for almost 13 minutes. That is far more leading than I expected. We're doing okay. We're giving a good show for ourselves. We've had a couple of shots on goal. Had a few bookings now. Yeah, it was never going to go to our player. Lovely thinking, though. I would say that they look like they're a team playing with confidence, which is foolish against this lot. Oh, how easy they got in behind. If they were any good at all, we should be 3 down. 4 shots on target and 8 shots total. Everything from us is coming down the right. I was wrong. It's down the right we're going, not them. Made it to half-time, he said, speaking before his time. Made it to half-time, at no point being behind. I would take that. Struggle for possession in their half. Duh. Yeah, okay. I'm fairly happy with that. I'll see you back in a few moments after I do some brief changes. Okay, here we go for the second half. So we've got a defensive midfielder, took off Bariakis and brought on Slamdikov. So we've got a defensive midfielder, put Chesnovicius back in a more orthodox right midfielder, a supporting winger position. And yeah, we're going to see what happens. I also brought out Stradilovis as the left wing, onto the left wing as well. So we're going to see what happens. Playing the ball through the centre mostly. Worst that can happen is they're going to beat us. But, you know, they're going to beat us. So, well, there we go. 4 bookings now, though. It's a little bit concerning. 5. And here we concede another one, I'm sure. Yeah, there it is. Oh, disallowed. Who would have thought it? Let's see. How? Yeah, he is. Good call. But, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Zalechkis is looking tired. That's probably not a problem. I'm sure I remembered to put... Yeah, we've got nobody there. Go on. Oh! Made him look. So that's our 6th shot and our 3rd on target. So, well, we'll see. We've got a little bit of the game to go still. What will I say to the lads? Actually, should I make any substitutions? Let's have a quick pause. Samsonic not playing well. Zagurskas not playing well. Zalekis looking tired. We've got Servidas to replace Zalekis. That's good. Stulga He's more of a left mid or striker. Milicevic. You know, I'm kind of inclined to leave them on. Let's have a quick squint at what they've got opposition-wise. Yeah, I'm not strong on Filipov. Where's Filipov? Put that up to hard tackling. Let's confirm that. Leave it as it is. And when I get a chance, let's shout and say, let's just praise him. You're doing great, guys. You really are. That had practically no effect. It calmed the goalkeeper, who was probably calm anyway. Subs are coming on and the pressure is mounting. This would be great to lose by only 1 or 2 goals. We've just got too many bodies there. It's interesting that they've removed sort of the counter-attack thing from up here, another corner. Used to be counter-attacking before going cautious. Oops, sorry. But I suppose so much of that is done in how you set your team out to play. Full stop. Oh wow, that amounted to nothing. Okay. Do I replace a relatively successful centre half? Do I replace anybody? They're actually all playing okay. Slamdakov. Oh, no, they're not. Can't remember if there's a replay or extra time. I think it's extra time. That was almost a suicidal pass. Yeah, it's not going to us. We're basically we're holding on. If we brought this to extra time, that'd be incredible. Oh my God, he's got a chance and he's missed it, but that's not a surprise. He was offside anyway, so it didn't matter. Nobody's minding. Niggly little game with all the yellows. 5 yellows for us and 4 for them. Yeah, if there's extra time, Zalechik is going to have to come off. Yeah, that's you, mate. That's you. Oh, you got the ball. Don't lose it now. We're so close to getting to Baranowskis there. Safe foot on the ball. So close to getting to... Oh, no. Yeah. Why did you have to do that? Why did... that was not wise. So close to extra time to concede like this is going to be awful. No, keep it out. Keep it out. There's no way we shouldn't be losing by 4, like, to be honest. It's a big team that we're holding. 30 seconds to survive. For at the very least extra time, maybe even a replay. Go on, lads. One last attack. Do we have time for one last attack? That was good. Probably blow it when he kicks the ball. When he kicks the ball. Okay, blow it. If you're not going to kick the ball, blow it. Yeah, that'll be it. That's all right. Extra time it is. So they're so dominant over us, but they've lost a lot of possession in the centre, and they've not done well with it in the half. Same both teams. It's been a game of defenders really. Not particularly well playing defenders, but defenders nonetheless. Let's see who's looking weak on our side. Slamdakov. Not looking happy where he is. Let's see. Passes. They're far outstripping us, but still have done okay in getting a single cross in out of 24. That's pretty good going, I think. A single cross in out of 24. No one can hold a candle to this kind of football. Take off Zalechkis. Bring on Sirvidos. And make him the cover, because he should have more energy. Oh, we don't have any defensive defenders. I'll just put him in defend. See if you can do a bit better up here. Leave him in automatic. See how that goes. Any other subs I want to make? Let's hope this goes well. Okay, team talk. We've not been the better team. Cup is still very much up for grabs. Bless. Keep it going, lads. That's what I'll say. What can I say to the boy who's just come on? Nathan, you get out and make a difference. Oh, you don't care. Well, I don't care either. Let's get back into the game and hope I have enough. I'm meant to go and collect my son in 15 minutes time, so this may get interrupted briefly, or maybe get interrupted for an hour. Oh, we've got the ball on the attack. That's unexpected. Yeah, there we go. That's what we should be doing as minnows compared to these giants of men. Okay. Okay. Oh my! Oh, that's got to be offside. That's got to be offside. That can't be. That can't be a goal. That's a goal. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Zagorskas. Was that? Yeah, was that Zagorskas. Fantastic. Great ball. How is he so free? Yeah, no, we're going to waste the rest of the game. Oh, maybe not. Do we smell blood? No, we don't. We still have the ball, but Maciuzinskas. That goalkeeper's not good. That goalkeeper is not good. I think I might. It's a corner for us, and we've wasted it. That goalkeeper is. I know I'm saying this a lot. That goalkeeper cannot be any good. That's a yellow anyway, is it? Yeah. We're getting to the dangerous territory of get onside, get onside, get onside. There we go. Ho-ho! That would not have been a goal. That looked like it was going wide. I'll take the corner. How are we ahead? It'd be really disappointing when we lose this on penalties, but how on earth are we ahead? We're having chances here. We're having a lot of chances. None of our players are playing well, but we're having chances. Oh. We are riding our luck, hey? Our goalkeeper's our best player. There's your last minute decision before the game starts. I think he might be keeping this place for the league. Justkas's time as the keeper may be coming to an end. He said before we lose the ball stupidly. I can't blame the goalkeeper for that. I can blame the defenders for this pottering around the midfield though. Oh, God. Oh, that's a sickener to let in. Back to the drawing board. What am I talking about? We're in extra time. I didn't expect extra time. I honestly didn't expect us to last. It's just embarrassing seeing where the goalkeeper was. He had no choice. He's keeping his place, I think. Even no matter what FM says about it. Nope, they didn't punish him too much for it. It's interesting that neither of our goal scorers got up to a green. I understand with Stradilovas that he was, the penalty taker. But it feels a little bit harsh. Half time. Right, what do we need to do? They are looking strong. They're looking leak. It's looking like I should take off the guy I brought on. But I'm not going to do that. I think I'll take off Maciesinskas. There's not much point in looking at what needs to be done. Let's give Malashevich his first game of the season. Would it be? No, it's Malashevich is a right winger, a right full back. I thought it was Malakis or whatever his name is, the other fella. Let's see what kind of an attacker he is. Put him up as an advanced forward in attack. Let's put it at shoot on sight as well, because I don't think they're very good up top. I also don't think there's any opportunity for a team talk. Second half extra time. I suppose, you don't do that really. Maciesinskas did his bit, ran his road, but, ultimately, here comes number 3 for them. Oh God, this is number 3 for them. Nope. Good. Come on, let's have a bit of action. Oh, that's very poor. That should have been at least on target. We still have... No, we've used our subs, have we? Okay. I'm gonna praise them like I should. Praise right before that. How did Kiss miss that? He ain't no good. They've had to sub on somebody they brought off. Embarrassing. Oh, we won that. And we lost it again. It was a good tackle. He just walked past my player. Oh, God. What is up with Kiss? He's had like 5 great chances there, and he's wasted every single one of them. Lad, look at the ball. Look at the ball, lad. Kiss, just... They're having all their shots from distance. Let's go all... Will we go very attacking? Let's go very attacking for the end. That looked like a foul. Yep, that was a foul. He's off. It's not going to help because, there's like 2 minutes left, but... Glad I have it set for very attacking, but there's no time. Penalties. Penalties it is. And who have I got set to take penalties? Stradilovas. Nobody any good at penalties. So we'll go Stulga. We'll go... Samsonic. Slamdikov. The one day I didn't want it to go long. There we go. And Servidas. There's no way this is going to go more than that. This could get interrupted in the middle if it goes longer than that. Okay, let's see how it goes. He'll score for certain. Yeah. Ugh. This is insane. There's no way I should be here for penalties. I should have been knocked out long ago. Good man. Cool as the cucumber. So it looks like Football Manager is not ready for penalties either. Oh, that should have been a save. Can you imagine what things would have been like if that was saved? Oh, just imagine. There we go. Game over, dude. Game over. Yeah, he's walking away shamefacedly. He's done his bit. There's no way we should have done this well. There's no way we shouldn't have saved those two, but... And he should have taken it while the keeper was still walking in. I suppose the whistle was needed. Good penalty. Of course, your man who missed, Stulga, was it? Or Stradl? I can't remember. Whichever one missed. Oh, that's disappointingly straight down the middle. The fellow who missed had the lowest penalty taking ability of the first few. So I suppose score this, and that's it. Oh, it's Samsonic. Really good player. Probably going to miss. No, good. If we don't save this, that's it. Oh, referee not happy. Or sound mix-up going on. Do we have to watch them walk the whole way? I think we have to watch them walk every step of the way. I suppose this is because this is the penalty to win it. Ah, well. Go on, put it away. Oh! Was that a save? That was a save! It goes on. It continues. Okay. I only really expected at most 4 players to take him, but looks like we're going to get 6 minimum. Captain to take. Saved. Wait. I don't know what happened there. We missed. Oh, maybe it's sudden death penalties, as in you get knocked out if you don't score. That struck me as weird, that I would have expected more penalties to be taken. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 missed. We scored 1, 2, 3. Okay, fair enough. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's a shame that we went out losing on that kick out. Vidal played poorly, didn't he? I do think we probably should have got more out of that. I do think that we should not have gotten near that much out of it. But you know, that's football. Can't be too upset. Didn't expect anything out of the game. More than creditable to ourselves. Let's see what players appear to be in good spirits, immediately falling quiet and looking up in admiration. And somehow I can't actually do a team talk. Let's see if I go elsewhere and elsewhere and elsewhere, and then I go here. I still can't do a team talk. I can't do anything. All I can say is nothing. Oh, feel demotivated by me not giving a team talk. They're all fairly content otherwise. This has been fun. This is more fun than I expected. Let's see. Who am I going to be? We have to do the whole workaround thing. We'll just continue. Let's have a quick look at the press before I go. Deedle-dee bleeding D. Yeah, we're just going to crash the entire game now after you recording all of that. It won't be hard for me to find another one. Yeah, let's inbox this. Wait, what did that say? Crowd of 15 watched whatever that game was. 107 watched my game. 107. Youthful Hegelmann come unstuck. Shootout Agony makes debut. Defeat in the second round. What do the social people say? Got to be a better way than penalties. Žalgiris with a better team. Yeah, duh. Cruel way to lose. Certainly have things going well. Always happy to see a bit of this way of playing. So, by and large, pretty positive. Next time I'm back, let's see about coming back for Dynava, I think it is. Yeah. See you at the end of May. Hope life is treating you well. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.